Our story presents Donald Crowley, a young man eagerly seeking the acceptance of his fiancée's family. Little does he know that he has experienced a change. He is about to enter a world where his life takes on a new and different perspective. A change that may put a surprising strain upon his expectations.
It looks like one of those things that we wear at like a parade where it's just like,
Guess who?
Oh, hi, Skyler.
Hi, sis. Where's your boyfriend? I thought he was meeting Dad today.
Donald had to go to the doctor. He should be here any minute.
I hope he meets with Dad's approval. You know how strict he is about who marries into the family.
I know. He never approved of Mother.
Right to the end. Burying her under her maiden name.
That's sick, Skyler.
Cheers.
Oh, I hope Donald meets Dad's approval, or I'll never get married. I'm not like you, Skyler. I'm plain and you're beautiful.
That's not true, Bobo. I'm extremely beautiful.
Yes, you have everything a woman wants. Long eyelashes, a beautiful face, a gorgeous figure.
I take after Uncle Herman. He was a Ziegfeld Foley's girl.
That's sick, Skyler.
Chin up, Bobo.
Bobo. More like Boo-Boo than Bobo.
Well, I'll see you later. I'm off to the beauty parlor.
What for?
To make a donation.
Mr. Donald Crowley's here.
It's so hard to get ugly help. Oh, send him in.
Hi, Bobo.
Hello, Donald. How'd the allergy test go?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see. Today asked me for pollen, wool, dust, and cat fur.
Cat fur. They certainly are being thorough. How do you feel?
A little strange. I hope I'm not having a reaction to the tests.
Oh, Donald, I'm so nervous about you meeting my father for the first time.
There's nothing to be nervous about. It doesn't bother me. Meow. It'll be all right.
What did you say?
It'll be all right.
Before that.
It doesn't bother me.
Oh, well, I hope nothing happens to upset my father. Donald!
Oh, I don't know why I did this. It must react to those darn tests.
Well, please don't do it while my father's around.
I'm sure it won't happen again.
Okay, I'll go get Dad. You sit here. Donald!
Oh, I don't know why I did this either. It must react to those darn tests.
Donald, please try to control yourself. And get off that chair. Scat, scat! Now what's the matter?
I think I'm shedding.
Please, Donald, please. Oh, hello, Daddy. Donald, this is my father. Daddy, this is my fiance, Donald.
Bobo,
Yes, Daddy?
there's something to be said for being an old maid.
Won't you sit down?
So, you want to marry my daughter?
Yes, sir.
And you want to marry that?
I do.
You know, I'm very particular about who marries into my family.
Oh, Donald knows that.
Right.
Donald, what's the matter?
I think it's fleas.
Donald plays a great game of tennis, Daddy. He always gets these cricks in his neck. Would you like something to drink?
Yes, a double. I'll get it myself.
I'd like a water. I think there's something stuck in my throat.
What is it?
A fur ball.
Mr. Crowley, may I have a word with you? You may not know one's pride in one's family name, but our family is a very select stock. We have ancestors dating all the way back to the Mayflower, and we are recognized leaders of the 400. We are the epitome of aristocratic tradition, and I'd like to know that my son-in-law can take his place in society alongside me. Bobo, may I have a word with you? Alone.
Yes. Donald, would you mind giving me and my father a minute alone, please?
Oh, yes.
Donald's not usually like this. Honest. He's just having a reaction to an allergy test. Oh, please let me marry him. You said you wanted a grandson.
I assume you'll give me pick of the litter?
Oh yes, please go along with it, for my sake.
Fine.
Donald, Donald, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That was fun. I've never played with a ball of yarn before.
Sit down, son. Everything's gonna be all right.
I'm sure it will be, sir.
Donald, Daddy has agreed to let us get married.
Oh, that's wonderful. Look, I don't know what's come over me, but I assure you it's only temporary.
Would you like to stay for dinner, son?
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
No, Donald, we're eating in the dining room.
Look, actually, I'm not very hungry. I'll just run along home and open up a can of Friskies.
No, Donald, please stay.
No, I've embarrassed you enough. I'll be out that door, and by the next time you see me, I'll be completely normal. Good night.
Mildred and Carol have found themselves in a small, out-of-the-way coffee shop as they meet for a short visit. They will soon have their friendship tested as they are momentarily given a chance to rise above their previously ordinary and insignificant lives.
What Sheila and Carter did? It was absolutely terrible. I can't believe they would do that.
My, this tastes delicious.
It sure does. I wonder what kind of coffee it is.
I don't know. Maybe it's on the menu. Ah, yes, here it is. Cassidy's coffee, served exclusively.
Cassidy's coffee, huh? Well, it sure has some great flavor. I'm gonna pick some up on my way home.
I will too. My husband will love it.
Excuse me, ladies. My name is Barry Stevens. My advertising agency is doing a commercial for Cassidy Coffee, and since you two like it so much, how about being in it?
Gee, I don't know. What do you think, Mildred?
How do we know she's not a phony? How do we know you're not one of those people who go around trying to steal others' identities by promising to make them superstars?
Yeah.
Well, you see, I want to show you something. Look over there, next to the jelly donut display. See the camera? Punch up 3, will you, Charlie?
Oh yeah, see it, Mildred?
That's odd.
Yeah.
But I guess it's on the level. How did you happen to pick us?
Well, you see, this table, it's bugged.
Bugged?
Yeah. See the salt shaker? It's not a real salt shaker. It's a microphone.
Well, I'll be. Testing, 1, 2, 3, la, la, la.
So what do you say? Will you do the commercial for me?
Well, I guess, huh, Mildred?
Of course. Couldn't you just imagine me on television, my husband George sitting at home, and I come up on his favorite program? Do you think you can get this commercial on Sesame Street?
I'll try. Now, shall we get started?
Of course. What do you want me to say?
Us. What do you want us to say?
Of course.
Just what you said before. It was very natural. I believe you said...
Yes, I had the first line. I said, my, this tastes delicious.
And then I said, it sure does. I wonder what kind of coffee it is.
And then I picked up the menu.
And then I said...
Yes, ladies. We'll do that. You do one line, and then you do one line. And remember, be natural. Just be yourselves. Cassidy coffee commercial. Take 1. Now forget about the 80 million people watching you right now. Action.
80 million people.
Cut!
I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault. I shouldn't have said what I did about the 80 million people.
Would you like me to do the first line?
I can do it, Mildred.
Whatever.
Just try it once.
My, this tastes delicious.
Good. We'll try it with the camera. Cassidy coffee commercial. Take 2. Action.
My, this tastes delicious.
I can't take all day on this.
Believe me, you better let me do the first line.
I said I'll do it, Mildred. Perfectly, may I add. My, this tastes delicious. My, this tastes delicious. My, this tastes delicious.
Perfect. You were probably just nervous in front of the camera. Forget it's a camera. Pretend it's a jelly donut. Cassidy coffee commercial. Take 3. Action.
My, this tastes delicious.
Cut.
She probably just gets nervous in front of jelly donuts, too.
I could kill myself.
She said that well. Listen, Miss Stevens, it might be better if I do the first line this time. It may give her some confidence seeing it done correctly.
Look, Mildred, I've known you for 10 years, and I've never heard of anybody getting you confused with Jennifer Aniston.
Well, I may not be no Jennifer Aniston, but I have had some experience in the theater.
The only experience you've had in the theater was in the last row of the balcony.
That is a lie. I was in the play that my church group put on.
Yeah, 50% of that audience converted to atheism.
Ladies, I'm running out of film. We'll try it one more time. And this time, you take the first line.
That was a wise decision.
A wise decision. Cassidy coffee commercial. Take 4. Action.
My, this delicious Cassidy coffee.
Cut!
No, give it to me. It's mine.
Forget it. I'll find somebody else.
Our presentation today features a junior member of a refined and dignified family whose parents are concerned that their son marries well and that his future wife meets a certain social standard. Today, they will be confronted with their own prejudice as he brings home his bride-to-be.
Nice, Tilly. Now, polish the silver and lay out the best china and linen. And I want fresh flowers at the table as well. I believe the calla lilies are in bloom.
Yes, Mom.
Hello, dear.
Hello, darling. You better change as soon as you get back, dear. Our son is bringing someone home for Din-Din.
Ah, so Junior's finally got himself a date, huh? He's only 36 years old.
36. Seems like only yesterday he was playing with his choo-choo trains and his rubber quack-quack.
That was yesterday. Junior's not very bright.
The little quack-quack.
Hello, Mother.
The big quack-quack. So, where is she? Where's your date?
Just outside, Mother, but there's something I think I should tell you.
Oh, never mind that. Just bring her in.
All right. Moms, this is Ethel. She's gonna be my wife.
Hello, I'm delighted.
Hello. I'm going to faint.
Here, fan yourself.
No. Oh, is your father going to do when he hears about this? Just what is he going to do?
I was concerned about what you were going to do.
Oh, please, don't worry what I'm going to do. Really, son, don't worry what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill myself. What is your father going to do?
This always happens. I'm so tired of prejudice.
Let's talk this over sensibly.
Sensibly? Talk about sensibly when we marry this fish.
That does it. Let's go, Junior. I still have an hour before the tide goes out.
Look here, Mother. Ethel is not a common everyday mermaid. She's worked hard to overcome her environment. She's vice president of Marineland. She has 12 college degrees, and she just won a Nobel Prize for her book on ocean mammals, Valley of the Dolphins. I told you not to eat too much seaweed. How's that, dear?
Just fine.
Oh, that's a no-no.
But it's Friday.
Christina!
It's your father!
Why, hello, Junior.
Hi, Dads. This is my fiancé.
Well, how do you do, my dear? I'm gonna go get ready for Din-Din. It was a pleasure meeting you, my dear.
Thank you.
Christina? Did I just see what I think I saw?
Yes, you saw what you saw.
He doesn't believe it.
I don't believe it.
You better believe it.
Junior? Must you skip everywhere? Listen, Junior. You have some weird, bizarre taste in women. You know that? Last month, you brought home a hippie. Ugh. This month, it's a guppy.
Sit down, Dad. I really want you to get to know Ethel.
Oh, all right.
Not on my tail.
So, how did you two meet?
Well, how does any mermaid get to meet a man? I lured him onto the rocks.
And I was out in my boat, you know, the toot-toot.
And I was singing and giving him the old lure. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need.
Listen, there is nothing personal in this, but I don't want a mermaid in the family.
Your family? What about my family? How am I going to explain him? He doesn't even have a tail.
Shame on you, Monroe. I always thought you were a liberal.
Well, but I am. I believe in equality for everyone, regardless of race, creed, or color.
Good.
Except fish.
Oh, Dad.
Darling, try to be sensible about this. Why don't you give them your blessing?
Come with me, Junior. I believe it's time we had a little heart-to-heart talk. Get your fishy hands off me. Ugh. Junior, you've been a real disappointment to me.
How, Dad?
I always wanted a son.
Oh, what's a mother to do?
Whatever it is, will you do it fast? Me and Junior have to get married right away. You see, if I'm out of the water too long, I spoil.
Oh, is that all? Here.
Thank you.
Say, what was your name again?
Ethel Mermaid.
Ethel, aren't you a little old for Junior?
What do you mean?
Well, you're no chicken of the sea. Have you and Junior thought about children?
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I like large families.
Yes, but Junior doesn't.
Who needs them? I just swim upstream and spawn.
Well, it's all right with me, but my husband has to have the final say. Monroe. So, have you thought it over?
Yes, Christina, I have. You see, love is the only thing that matters in a marriage. Oh, there will be people that laugh at you.
Like us.
But statistically, the odds are in your favor. I've never heard of a divorce between a man and a fish before. You have my blessing, Junior. You may marry this mermaid.
My heart overflows with happiness and joy, Dad.
Let's go have Din Din.
Come on, Ethel. Din Din.
Now, dear.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Think of it as you're not losing a son, you're gaining half a daughter. Let's go have Din Din.
Oh, what are we having?
Fish.
Hopes nobody she knows.
And now for something completely different. Edgewood Theater Arts, sponsored by Mass Crafters, presents Life with the Pembertons.
This is the best wall here. Hold it up so I can see it, will you, Fred?
How's that, dear?
I can't decide. Can you hold it a bit straighter? Yes, that's better. Let me look at it from across the room. Yes, perfect. That's where I want it, I'm sure. Wait, let me look at it from the doorway first.
All right, but my arms are getting tired.
How am I supposed to tell anything if you are going to make such a fuss?
What are you trying to tell? If I can hang a picture after breaking my foot?
Oh, don't be silly. You didn't break your foot. I heard the hammer hit the floor.
That was after it bounced off my foot. I'm in pain here.
Oh, poof. Put your shoe back on. Let's get the picture hung. Hold it back up for me. Now, just mark that spot and... Cheryle, we weren't expecting you. I thought you said you'd call before you came over.
Cheryle, what's wrong? Are you all right?
Of course she's all right. She just married Mr. Top of the Beef. What could possibly be wrong? Oh, my dear girl.
I need someplace to stay. Can I have my old room for a couple of days?
Well, honey, that would be a little difficult. Right after you got married, we moved. I'm afraid your room doesn't exist anymore. Now, what's wrong? You know you can tell Mother all about it.
It's Kenny. He just doesn't understand me. He keeps asking me to do unnatural things for him.
It can't really be all that bad. You and Kendrick just need to adjust to each other. Why, it took your father and I at least a year before we got used to having each other around all the time.
No, I can't do what he's asking. It's too much, and it's just so totally wrong.
I'm sure it can't be all that bad. It's just like your mother said. We needed quite a while to adjust to each other. We each had our own habits and ways of doing things. Have you asked him about whatever it is he wants you to do?
Of course, but it's just too much and he won't compromise. He demands it be his way.
Listen, I'm sure we can help. Just come here and tell us about it.
I'm not sure I can say it. Can I just write it down?
Certainly, dear. There's some paper and pens in that box over there, I think. My word, Cheryle. It's good you found out so early in your marriage what kind of man he is. It's not too late to end it. Of course, it would have been better if you had found out about this perversion before you got married. Fred, we have to help her. This is just too much.
Cheryle, thank God. I was hoping I'd find you here. Let's talk about this, please.
You cad. How dare you treat my daughter so? Just how dare you?
Now, dear, it's not really that bad.
Not bad? Not bad? You would never have expected any such thing from me. It's unthinkable.
Cheryle, we can work this out. There has to be a way.
Stay away from me. Stay away. I'm warning you. Don't take another step.
Cheryle, no. Not that picture. It's been in the family for years. Think about what you're doing. If you need to attack, I can get you a bat.
What? No. There's no need for that. We can work this out.
Yes, we can work this out. Now come, all of you. Let's sit down and talk about this.
But Fred, what he's asking is just so unnatural.
But we can find a solution. Now, sit. Well, I guess this is the best you two can do. Now, listen, you two. You both are going off half-cocked over something that can be easily worked out.
But Fred,
let me finish.
Mom.
Please, I don't want to lose you over this.
Marriage and living together is always about compromise.
Fred, you never asked me to do anything like this.
I can't. Dad, you can't ask me to do this.
I'm not asking you to do anything, Cheryle. And Renne, just because I didn't ask doesn't mean I didn't want you to.
Fred, you...
Yes, I wanted you to. But I loved you too much to ever bring the idea up. I still do. I knew you would object, and I knew I didn't have to have it my way.
You mean you were willing to give up your... for me?
Yes. He's here to talk. I'm sure he feels the same way.
I do. Cheryle, it's just not that important to me. I don't have to have it my way if it means keeping you.
You do that for me?
And I did it for your mother. She just never knew.
You did? I never knew you wanted it that way.
I did, but not as much as I wanted you.
I never knew... Well, I might let you have it your way. Once in a while.
See? They understand. I'm willing to do the same thing for you. Maybe you can't see that right now, but I don't want you here. I want you at our home. And if that means making a couple compromises, I'm willing to do that for you.
You mean that?
Of course. I love you.
Oh, Kendrick, I really do love you so much.
Maybe we could go make it up in private?
Of course.
I never knew You?
Yes.
Maybe we should forget the picture for now and find a little diversion together. You know what I mean?
Of course. You know, which way the toilet paper went on the roll, over or under, just didn't matter that much to me. Well, that was a nice diversion from the world. Let's say we get back to trying to hang that picture.
Picture? Oh, yes, the picture. Yes, let's. We were putting it on that wall, weren't we?
Let's see, it was about here, I think?
Yes, there. That will be perfect.
Now, where did I put that hammer? Ah, here it is. Here we are.
You moved it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. That's not where you were holding it a few seconds ago.
Well, I'm almost sure that it was, but it's your call, dear. What do I need to do with it?
Just a little lower and to the left, I think. Better, yes. That's a little to the right. Now, up a bit. Too far, move it down. Perfect.
Nail.
What?
Nail.
What about nail?
I need a nail. It's hard to hang a picture without one. I left them in the garage. I'll go get one.
Hi, I'm Tonda Seal. This is my husband Jacob from next door. We're so sorry we haven't come by early to say hello and welcome you to the neighborhood, but we are on our way to see our little nieces and nephews, and we just found out you moved in last week. Has anyone else from the neighborhood dropped by? No? Well, I'm not surprised. Not all of them are as friendly as we are. We normally get them to come around about once a year for a little neighborhood get-together, but other than that, they mostly keep to themselves. We are thinking about having one next month, but with a new family in town, maybe we should move it up a bit. Jacob, what do you think? Should we move it up? I know it'd be short notice, but it'd be fun. I sell Abel beauty products. My husband Jacob's an accountant. He does quite well for himself, too, though I hardly see him during tax season. But we make up for it for the rest of the year. So what do you two do for a living? Oh, you're in your bathrobes. Did we interrupt something? I'm so sorry. Looks like we did. Jacob, honey, let's leave our little gifts and go for now. We'll have time to talk tomorrow.
No. We were just trying to hang a picture. We would just love to sit and talk. Besides, it would be a shame to waste such a fine wine.
It's not really that fine of a wine. It's from the local winery, though.
I'm sure it will be more than satisfactory. Please, sit down and make yourselves at home and give Renne and I a second to change into something a little more presentable. I'll get some wine glasses while I'm at it.
Yes, please, have a seat and pardon our mess. We'll be right back.
See, Tonda, they seem like nice, ordinary people.
Ordinary? Who wears their dress clothes under their bathrobes?
Gomez Adams.
Really, Jacob? I wish you'd be more serious about things. And you didn't see what I saw while I was looking through the window. That woman was crying when she came in. And the way that man came roaring up in his car, I could hardly wait to get inside.
I'm sure it was nothing. Honey, they just moved in. We don't know anything about them.
They were all smiles when they left. Jacob, I'm sure there's something funny going on around here. Jacob, look at this.
He's got a gun. Lots of people have guns. The Fredricksons have a gun. The Thompsons hunt and have lots of guns. Even I have a gun.
Yes, but you keep it locked away. You don't leave it in a box labeled office supplies.
Yes, it is an unusual place to keep one.
Look at this. It's a list of gambling debts.
Well, lots of people keep records of their gambling debts.
No. It's the people who owe gambling debts. Big ones, too. Here's one for $50,000, another for $100,000. Good Lord, Jacob. This whole section's on income from drug sales.
Just who are these people? They seem like such nice people.
Well, that's what they always say on TV. They seem like such nice, friendly people. Kind, always willing to help out. We had no idea. Jacob, they're coming back. What do we do?
Stay calm. Just put that stuff back in the box quickly, and we'll get out of here as soon as we can.
Thank you.
Now, Let's see here. Aha. It's just as I suspected. I won't need the corkscrew. It's a twist-off top.
Well, it is just a new winery, and cork is more expensive than you think.
Yes, well, cork allows the wine to breathe. Still, I'll wait to judge. Excellent aroma. Amazing flavor. Bit of a woodsy taste. I've had $200 wines that weren't as good as this. It's amazing.
I'll tell them how much you enjoyed it. I'm their accountant. They will be very pleased with the comparison.
Please do. It's so rare to find such a fine wine in a new company these days. Of course, a lot of this fine wine talk is just stuff and nonsense, really. A good wine is just that, no matter where it comes from or how much it costs.
You know, Fred, this is exactly the type of business we like to get involved in. It has such potential.
Does it, Renne? We have so much else going on right now. I doubt if we can handle anything else on our plate. We have that meeting with our producers tomorrow and some, shipments coming in as well.
Oh, those are almost routine. They won't take much time. Jacob, do you think your excellent winery could use a little, shall we say, outside help?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, I know they would like to enlarge their sales base, but the owners really like to keep a tight rein on the business.
Oh, I'm quite sure they do, but perhaps we could help them out a little. We could make them an offer they just really couldn't refuse. Oh, please excuse me for a moment. We've been waiting for a call from our suppliers, and this might be it.
You know, Jacob, this really is a very good wine, and we would really love to help. You two seem like such nice people, and we love helping small companies grow. We have so many little jobs in the fire right now, but this wine is just wonderful, and I feel like we really should add it to our list if we can.
Renne, could you bring me the business file?
Happy to, dear. Do you remember which box it's in?
It should be in the box marked office supplies.
No, this is the information for the trial.
No, the other box marked office supplies.
Ah, here it is. How did this get here? I thought I'd put it away already. I'm going to need this tomorrow. Please, excuse me for just 1 minute. I have to put this where it belongs and give this file to Fred. I'll just be a minute or two.
Jacob, you cannot let them get their hands in the winery. Who knows what they'll do with it?
I'll admit, those papers over there do look suspicious, but we don't know anything about them. And besides, all they said is they would like to invest. They didn't say anything about taking over.
No, they won't take it over. They'll use the building for a front for drug drop-offs and collection of gambling debts. Jacob, don't encourage them, please.
No, Tonda.
No, look at this. Drug income, $20,000. Gambling debt income, $200,000. Good Lord, Jacob, this whole section's on income from prostitution. Just who are these people?
Woo! Sorry it takes so long. I had to go over the whole list with those people. Where's Renne? I thought she said she was coming back after she gave me the business file.
She found something and said she needed to put it away.
Oh, well, whatever it was, it must have been something important. Maybe it was that gun I was looking for earlier. Anyways, Jacob, this is an amazing wine. Do you think your company might like some help?
Well, I guess it would depend on the terms. They may be a little short on money right now, but they do have a strong sense of honor.
Who does? Fred, are you planning something?
Oh, nothing. Renne, just feeling out Jacob about the possibility of a partnership between us and that winery he works for.
A business with a sense of honor. That would be a wonderful change of pace. Most of the businesses we work with, let's just say a sense of honor is often sadly lacking.
Yes, I can imagine that could be difficult.
Is that a normal situation in your line of work?
What?
Lack of honor.
Sadly, it is. You know that old chestnut saying, honor among thieves? I can assure you it certainly isn't true.
You know, the whole system is just based on fear. Always has been. Sometimes you have to convince them it's a better way.
Then fear.
Oh, yes. You just have to reason with them. We have to push them to see things our way.
Our way is profitable for everybody in the end. They don't always like it, but in the end, it helps everybody.
And you would want to help your way?
Of course, if we do it. We would want to meet with your board of directors or supervisors or whatever. It's hard to see how we can help out with the operation unless we can see exactly what we need to focus on.
Who could that be? Fred, were you expecting someone?
Oh, I forgot to mention, Detective Brown is coming by to pick up that box we have for him.
Oh, good. That will make me so much more comfortable with the situation.
Hi, Fred, Renne. Oh, I didn't realize you had company. Perhaps I should come back later?
Oh, don't be silly. Besides, I'm anxious to get this taken care of. I'm not really happy with this unfinished business.
I understand. But are you sure?
I'm sure it won't be a problem if we do it while they're here. They're neighbors, and they've been in this neighborhood for a long time. I doubt if they're planning anything against us. Besides, Jacob and I are about to enter a partnership, and I can keep a bit of an eye on him if we do it here. Isn't that right, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm sure we won't be a problem.
No, we can keep our mouths shut.
Oh, we aren't asking that. It's just it could be awkward, you seeing me pick this up. If anyone asks, just please say I picked up something for a charity drive.
Right, charity drive,
sure.
got it.
Well, I, for one, will just be glad it's taken care of.
Which one is it?
That one right there. The one marked office supplies. No, the other box marked office supplies.
Yes, this is it. Thanks again for taking care of this.
No problem. We were happy to do it.
Could I talk to the two of you a minute outside?
Sure, of course. Please excuse us a minute. We'll be right back.
I'm so sorry. We keep getting interrupted. Please, just one more minute. We'll be right back.
Jacob, we've got to get out of here. Whatever they're up to, the police are in on it.
Now, I don't think we are in any real danger here. They're being friendly.
That cop or whatever he was wanted to talk to them about us. Do you know what this means? They're gangsters. They may want to do us in. Jacob, our lives are in danger.
Calm down. Even if you're right, it won't do any good to panic. Now sit down. They're coming back.
I'm glad to have that out of the house.
I am too, Renne. Now then, Jacob, do you think your company might like a little help?
I don't really know.
Oh, Fred, I just realized. They might not even know what type of help we're offering them. Jacob, Tonda, do you know what we do for a living?
Oh, don't worry. We figured it out.
Oh, good. We've always been very good at our job. It's always been profitable for everyone, all the way around.
Do you think I could arrange to meet with your supervisors? I would just love to knock around some ideas and see if we could come to a profitable conclusion for everybody.
Well, that is the point of it all, isn't it?
Why, so it is. Well, look at the time. Renne and I better be turning in for the night. It's getting late and we have a shoot scheduled for tomorrow morning, and they can be so exhausting if you're not ready for them.
Fred, I think we should tell them about Detective Brown. I don't think anything will come of it, but maybe they should know.
Are you sure? It might be easier if they didn't know. Oh, all right. I guess. Detective Brown and our family have been friends for years. he's been gathering a case against a major crime cartel in the area. It's taken over a year to gather the evidence. The problem
is that the evidence leads to some people on the force. He wanted a safe place to put the evidence and keep it from disappearing. And what better place to hide a box than...
With a lot of other boxes.
Right. We were moving in, and we thought nobody would notice it amongst all our other boxes.
But what about the gun?
Oh, that old blank gun? We're shooting an advertisement tomorrow, and we're basing it on an old spy thriller. It's just one of the props.
Yes. We find it much more fun to entertain someone when trying to sell them a product than make them fear not using it.
You're in advertising.
Of course.
We thought you knew.
Listen, I meant what I said. I would like to offer my services free of charge for 6 months.
Well, only our labor and development anyway.
And if after that 6-month period the company feels we have benefited them positively, we can come to a more formal arrangement.
Of course. I'm sure they might be interested. I'll try to make the arrangements first thing in the morning.
Thanks. I'd like that.
See, Jacob, I told you there was nothing wrong.
You know what, Renne? They were a very strange couple.